pacifism and nonviolence go hand in hand. So if you are a complete pacifist, what are you meant to do in a situation such as self-defense or defense of another innocent person? The answer, according to a pacifistic viewpoint of my own personally, is that no one is truly innocent, but there is people who suffer needlessly. And the way of a pacifist in my books would be to allow the person to be the person, no matter who they are. So that is how you approach that from a pacifistic method. It does not mean interject with throwing punches. It means you interject by gently placing hands, or by just to separate, not as though you're blessing them, but as though you're splitting a curtain, or as though you're how could I better put this, splitting a current from itself, and you would use your words, just you could just use your words, interject with just speaking to them. And if you are the unfortunate person that is being assaulted or attacked, then there's likely a karmic element to that. And if there's no one around to assist you, then you need to utilize your perception of why this is happening, and learn to adjust it as quickly as possible during that moment. You might not comprehend exactly what you learned in the heat of the moment, but it will make a physical change that will write itself into your physical body, and that will allow you to go forth and conquer within the weakness that was in you before, but with a resilience to what got you into that position of weakness in the first place. And so if you need and if you need a reason to not hurt somebody, look at it like this. That person, if left unchecked, is going to hurt themselves at some point if they go too far. So the best thing to do at that point is just give the person as much distance as possible. And it's almost like a sick joke in your own head that they're gonna end up hurting themselves somehow if they go that far. But you've already more than likely interjected. And if you have not, that's another option, is using your words, distancing or using your words, and just being as brutally honest as possible. That's the best thing to do when you feel like hurting somebody. And, this extends even as far as war and war crimes and people who end up in jail and people who are homeless and rich people and poor people and middle class people. It's just, it applies to all of us differently on a karmic scale. And so the idea that a karmic scale of justice is happening on its own while we're trying to adjust it is why things are so chaotic right now. And so it needs to unconnect, sort of, and regain its balancing rituals or measures, so it's just a cosmic scale of justice, and it is on a karmic, magnetic, flow. And so the heavier the karma in one direction, the lighter in the other direction, and the heavier the karma in the other direction, the lighter in the other. And so that's why it's a flow, because if you have everything exactly still, that's almost the same as freezing time. And that would just negate action happening, right? And so in order for action to continue, the best process is a pacifistic point of view, because it ensures the survival of everyone. I hope you found this video helpful. I just had a brainwave and I wanted to put it up there. And I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was useful.